Before I get into this video, if you play 2K, if you have a PS5, and if you brushed your teeth this morning, get in the comments and type your PSN and your build. I'm looking for someone to run twos with this year, and you may also be able to find somebody to run with in the comments. In my last video, I dropped a lockdown build that gets contact dunks, elite 3-point shooting, elite dribbling, and 86 badges. By the way, that video is creeping up on 1K in 2 days, which is crazy. Thank you guys so much, but 99% of my viewers are not subscribed, so make sure you guys hit the subscribe button. Y'all know I'm on my grind right now. Like I was saying, that build is nasty, but one thing I didn't realize is how disgustingly broken Hall of Fame glove is this year. So what I'm going to do right now is show you guys how to tweak that build to get the Hall of Fame glove badge and keep everything else that makes the build so good. Alright y'all, so here's how you make the most broken build in the game. We're still going to be a shooting guard. This is so that you can get the most badges possible. A small forward does not get as much badges as a shooting guard. The handedness does not matter, and your jersey number is your favorite number. We're going to go with 21 because that's my favorite number. Now your height is going to be 6'6". This is so that you can keep up with those shorter guards and then also still be tall enough to deal with those taller 6'7", 6'8", 6'9" dribble guards, small forwards. You're going to have enough height to deal with them. Your weight does not matter as long as it's at least 204 so that you can get 74 strength. We're going to bring it up to a 225 for me though because I want some size on my character. Your wingspan is going to be maxed out. You want to be able to play the best defense possible. Now your body shape, I'm just going to go with defined for mine. You can go with whatever you want. It doesn't matter. Now pay attention guys because this is going to get real specific. Your close shot goes up to a 60. Your driving layup goes up to an 80. This is so that we can get all the layup packages that we want. All the fancy turnaround, spin around, all those, we're going to get them. Your driving dunk goes up to an 84. Make sure your standing dunk is a 29. Now your driving dunk goes up to an 84. That's going to make sure that you get those contact dunks. And now while I'm on the subject of contact dunks, we're going to get a 70 vertical, okay? Now your mid-range shot is going to be a 72 as opposed to a 74 in the last video. Now what this does is it does take away the shot creating takeovers. However, first of all, if you want 74, you can get it by tweaking like the strength within this build. However, I don't recommend it because we do want to still be strong, and on top of that, the shot creating takeovers don't really matter for this build. We want to be able to lock down on defense, and on top of that, with the 72 mid range, we're not taking middies at all on this build. We're either pulling the 3 or we're going and booming it on somebody's face. So now for your 3-point shot, you're gonna make sure that it's an 85. Your free throw is gonna go up to a 69, which is perfect on the Pro-Am rec. If you know your timing, you're gonna green up with a 69. That's more than enough to green up every single time. Now your pass accuracy has to be a 70 minimum this year. This is gonna be good enough to get your passes fast enough. If it's lower than that, you're not gonna be able to pass. Now if you didn't watch the last video, this is the part that's gonna surprise you. Remember, this is a lockdown build, so we still gonna go crazy on defense. However, we're getting 80 ball handle and 80 speed with ball. So there's people out here that's making Giannis builds with 70 and 70, and they're the primary ball handler and things like that. This build is actually going to be able to dribble so well for a lockdown. Now look at our badges. Our badges are already high, but we're going to get even more right now. Boom. We're going to get 73 interior defense. We're going to get 92 perimeter defense so that we're getting, gold challenger and gold clamps. Now our steal is going to be a 99 steal, so we get Hall of Fame glove, the best badge in the game. Our block is going to be a 72. You're going to be able to punch it. Your offensive rebound is going to be a 68, and your defensive rebound is going to be a 69. These two are strictly for badges. You go down one in each one, your badges go down. Now, your speed is going to be an 80. If you didn't watch the last video, just know a lot of people think that you need to have 90, 95 speed on a lockdown. You do not, because your lateral quickness is in your perimeter defense. This is just for off-ball things and maybe chase downs, which are pretty hard to get in this game anyways. But you do not need a 99 speed on this lockdown build. You do not need it. Now, your acceleration is no longer an 80 from the last build. It's not going to be a 75. That's the slight sacrifice that we had to make to get the 99 still. However, it won't make that big of a difference at all. Your strength is going to go up to a 74, and your stamina is going to go up to a 90. Y'all, this is the build. This is the most jacked build I've ever seen. This gets right here, if you add this up, I believe this is 79 badges. Hold on, let me get my calculator out real quick for y'all. This is 79 badges. And remember, we get the +4 when we become a starter. Okay, and I'm going to show you exactly how we're going to use those in a second. So now for our takeovers, remember, we don't get the shot creating takeovers anymore, but we do not need them. That's not what this build is made for. We're not a shot creator. We are a lockdown. So I'm going double lockdown takes. Now watch this. Our comparisons are Tony Allen, Defensive Player of the Year, DeJounte Murray, bucket, Desmond Bane, bucket. We are a 3-and-D 2-guard, the best build in the game, the best guard build in the game. Power forwards and centers don't count. I don't know about those yet, but this is for sure the best guard build in the game. Look at the stats. This does everything that the other builds want to be able to do without sacrificing anything. We make no sacrifices. They say at least one thing has to be but for everything else to be good. No, we are good in that paint. We are good on the perimeter. We can dribble and we play lockdown defense. This is the build to make. Now, for your badges, you have to pay attention because it gets real specific. We did lose 3 badges. So now you want to make sure that you're following along with this to make sure that you're using your badges the right way, okay? We're going to go bronze acrobat, bronze giant slayer. We're going to go silver aerial wizard and silver fearless finisher. Now, when we get our +4, if you don't know, if this is your first build, once you become a starter, you get an extra 4 badges to put into any category that you want. So we're going to take 2 of those and we're going to put them into finishing. From there, we're going to get limitless takeoff. We're going to make that silver and we are going to core it. Then after we core it, we're going to get those 6 points back. So we're going to get either bronze posterizer or bronze bully, depending on which one you want. I'm going posterizer, and you'll get an extra badge that you can put anywhere. You can put that into Giant Slayer if you want to. You can put it into Rise Up because you'll still get standing dunks on this build. Even though you have no standing dunk attribute, you're still going to get standing dunks. So now for your shooting badges. This is the only one that you don't really have to pay too much attention to because this is how I'm going to use the build for rec mostly. Catch and shoot is going to be gold. Corner specialist is going to be gold. Green machine is going to be gold. Guard up is going to be silver. Amped is going to be bronze. Claymore is going to be bronze. And Deadeye is going to be my core badge, okay? This is my setup just for rec. But on park, you can do a lot of different things. You can take off like catch and shoot and get space creator instead, or you can just change up the badges. You get a lot of flexibility with 19 shooting badges on a build that's a lockdown. Remember that. Now, playmaking. These are the essential badges. Bailout is essential because it's just so good. Quick first step is essential. Unpluggable is essential. Clamp breaker, we're gonna core that, get it for free. And now the rest of these builds are for how I'm gonna use them on rec, but these badges, those are very important badges. Now I'm gonna get Needle Threader on silver. I'm gonna get Dimer silver, Floor General silver, and Special Delivery on bronze. However, you can change up these badges however you want to. If you want Ankle Breaker, go for it. If you want higher Special Delivery, go for it. Or Hyperdrive, that's a good badge too. You can get that. Now pay attention again. If you weren't paying attention before, pay attention. Pay attention again. The reason you need to pay attention is because we want to make sure that we're using those last 2 badges as efficiently as possible. So now look, we're going to get silver box out beast. We're going to get bronze rebound chaser. We're gonna get silver chase down artist. This is really up to you. This badge right here is not that essential. If you want to take that off and get silver menace, you can. Menace is not really that good, or silver pick dodger. It's really up to you. But anchor is essential, and I'm gonna go chase down artist. Now you're gonna core glove. You're gonna get clamps on gold, challenger on gold. And with the last two out of our +4 badges, you're gonna put them into defense/rebounding, and you're gonna get silver interceptor, okay? Look at all of these badges. You're a lockdown for real. You are gonna be, nobody's gonna wanna play you. It might be hard to find a match because nobody is gonna wanna play you. They're gonna look at your build and say, no, I don't wanna deal with this. All of this plus silver interceptor. And then for your finishing badges, remember, limitless takeoff and posterizer. You get all of these shooting badges, and you get all of these playmaking badges. This is the best build in the game, y'all. If you see this video, do not mess up and not make this build. If I had all the VC from when I started, I would have made this build first, y'all. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Let me know in the comments if y'all want gameplay with this build. I haven't put any VC into it yet because y'all know the VC is crazy this year. But if y'all really want me to, and if y'all really want that gameplay, I will grind this build out and I will get that gameplay for you. Remember to throw your PSN and your build in the comments because I'm looking for somebody to run tools with, and you may also be able to find other park players in the comments if you guys all do that. And once again, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. I'm on my grind. Thank you guys so much for the support on the last video. I hope I get the same support on this video. And that's it for me.